So hang on, is there a distinction between methodological naturalism, the idea that you employ for the purposes of your research that you're doing the assumption that only natural causes can be considered efficacious or a factor in whatever phenomenon you're examining, as compared to metaphysical naturalism, which asserts that only natural material causality is real at all in the world, in the universe, in reality with a big R, And it seems that I get confused when I hear Richard Dawkins. I wonder, is he practicing methodological naturalism or is he practicing metaphysical naturalism? He seems to be doing both. But are you saying there is a distinction? One is philosophy, the other is science. Could you kind of just clarify the relation between these two kind of worldviews that we're dealing with here?
Sure. I mean, Paul, you put it in a very concise way. That is the right definition. You have metaphysical naturalism, you have methodological naturalism. Methodological naturalism is just a methodology you're going to use just to get to the conclusions that you want to arrive at. So you want to only refer to things which are natural in order to describe a phenomenon. So that's methodological naturalism. A methodological naturalist can be someone who believes in God. They can be someone that believes in something supernatural. But for the sake of science, they are sticking to methodological naturalism. Philosophical naturalism, metaphysical naturalism, as you called it, is a philosophical position which is much stronger than methodological naturalism. It's saying there is no God. Methodological naturalism does not say there's no God. It says in the scientific domain, we're not going to talk about God. Metaphysical naturalism says there is no God. Now, here's the link. Metaphysical naturalism would lead to the idea of methodological naturalism, because, of course, if there is no God, then, of course, in science, you're not going to mention God. However, it's not true the other way around. It's not true that if you're a methodological naturalist, you're going to be a philosophical, metaphysical naturalist. Now, you mentioned Dawkins and how he blurred the line here, and I'm glad you noted that, because new atheists like Massimo Pigliucci, who is a philosopher of science at in I think New York City University of New York. So being a new atheist, he still criticized Richard Dawkins for this point, because he said, this is a fallacy. It is a fallacy to believe that metaphysical naturalism and methodological naturalism is the same thing. They are not the same thing. So metaphysical naturalism and methodological naturalism being conflated is the reason why new atheism is quite powerful, because new atheism is, I mean, we can be pretty sure that the mantle of science is being misused in order to promote metaphysical naturalism when its subscription is only to methodological naturalism.